The mystery surrounding a huge flock of birds that suddenly plunged to the ground in Mexico. It happened earlier this month.
Thousands of birds are seen falling from the sky. They're dropping dead. It happened in Mexico, and people around the world are having a hard time explaining this incident.
Mysterious video of hundreds of yellow-headed blackbirds appearing to fall from the sky's surface.
Scientists and experts have been left puzzled by this unusual phenomenon, which has led some to speculate that it may be a sign of an impending rapture. Reports are flooding in of animals acting in ways that are out of the ordinary, leaving us with more questions than answers. In this video, we'll dive deeper into this topic to try and uncover the truth behind these unsettling events. So buckle up and join us as we explore the mystery of millions of animals acting strange. Last month, a video was posted on Twitter by a media outlet. This video showed dozens of sheep moving around in circles for 12 days without taking a break or drinking water on a farm in China's remote Inner Mongolia region. Sheep are moving in circles in northern Russia. A herd of reindeer was seen driving around in a fast spiral motion in the Pucón Commune River in Chile. Several fish were also seen moving around in circles for several days without any tangible reason. Groups of orcas, horses, and even insects like ants are also performing this strange behavior in different parts of the world. Science is always trying to play God and give explanations to things that exceed their understanding. To explain this strange phenomenon, scientists said that the animals had listeriosis, also known as the circling disease. For many who don't know, listeriosis is an infectious disease caused by the Listeria monocytogenes. It can affect many animals, but it is most common in cows, sheep, and goats. In these animals, the circling disease can cause fever, muscle weakness, and difficulty breathing. The disease course in sheep and goats is rapid, and death may occur 24 to 48 hours after onset of clinical signs. However, the recovery rate can be up to 30% with prompt aggressive treatment. Scientists say affected animals force themselves into corners, lean on and move objects, or move in circles toward the involved sides. But do you know what's interesting? None of these animals were sick. All of them were in good condition. According to their farm owners, the most contradictory part is that none of these animals died. Even after moving around in circles for more than 5 days without food, water, or taking a break, the sheep, orcas, and horses returned to their normal routine once the circling stopped. There was also no report of dead fish in the Pucón Commune River, so we know they didn't die. This situation baffled scientists, and they had to come up with another theory. They claimed that the animals behave strangely because they've been locked up in their pens for a long time, which led to their continuous circling behavior. But what about the fish and ants? They weren't locked up in a confined space. Though these animals can move anywhere, they circled for days before stopping. This shows that science only sometimes has the right answers to our questions. It further shows that no matter how much science develops, it cannot explain or understand everything. Animals don't just wake up one morning and decide to do bizarre behaviors like moving around in a circle for days without taking a break. This makes people wonder what is happening, or if God is trying to warn us about something inevitable. The last time animals moved strangely was during Noah's time in the Bible, where all animals came in pairs, male and female, to the ark. We are sure people during Noah's time questioned why the animals behaved strangely and moved together like we are doing right now. As the Bible records, neither Noah nor any man guided the animals to the ark. Even if they tried, they would not have been able to control that large number of animals. So it was an act of God. We all know destruction happened immediately when the animals entered the ark. Genesis chapter 7 verses 11 to 12 say, "In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day all the foundations of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of the heavens were opened, and rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. The water was so mighty that it covered all mountains and wiped out every living thing off the face of the earth. And since that time, destruction of such magnitude has never been recorded again. Even animals moving strangely were never recorded again until now. This shows that something big is about to happen, which might be God's warning. Now, a lot of you might be skeptical. You might come up with many scientific explanations to convince yourself that all these things are conspiracy theories and nothing is happening. But the reality is that something is happening. Acts chapter 2 verse 19 shows God saying, "I will show wonders in heaven above and signs on the earth beneath blood and fire and vapor of smoke." Luke chapter 21 verses 25 to 28 says, "There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. People will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift up your heads, because your redemption is drawing near." Science might not solve these mysteries, but the Bible uses several verses to describe everything. The Bible tells us what will happen before the Son of Man returns. It says there will be signs on both heaven and earth. Strange things like the animals moving mysteriously will be presented for us to see, and that when these things begin to happen, we should know that the hour of redemption is near. Now I know you've heard these things repeatedly and have begun to doubt whether they're real. You might even have friends or family members that mock you for believing in the second coming of Jesus Christ. The Bible even prophesied that people will say these things. Above all, you must understand that in the last days, disbelievers will come. Following their own evil desires, they will ask us for scientific proof. But never give up. If you look at what is happening around us today, you will see that the signs of the Bible talked about are already happening. Though it might look like it will never happen, you know that it will still occur in the upcoming days. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day, and Jesus will surely come for the believers. People that received the salvations and followed him wholeheartedly on earth will be saved by God. The days of Sodom and Gomorrah were also like this present time. People knew that if they stopped believing God, then God would destroy their city, but they still did it. So don't mind all the things happening now, the wars, diseases, and even scientists playing God. We are seeing the beast and antichrist system created right before us. They are using science to disrupt the natural flow of things by creating a factory full of artificial wombs where babies will be born. They are also making chips that we will be forced to put in our bodies, all in the name of technological advancement. But we know that it's the beast's mark. Wars are happening, and we also hear rumors that another war will start very soon. There is famine and pestilence in the world. The global economy keeps falling and new diseases are everywhere. More people are becoming unruly and disobedient to their parents. False prophets are on the rise. Natural disasters happen almost every day, and animals are moving in mysterious circles worldwide. Many of these signs point to fulfilling the last days' prophecies. Don't be like the 5 foolish virgins with no oil in their lamps who've missed the bridegroom coming in Matthew 25. The traffic lights on the roads will tell us when to cross. God is giving us these signs, and we better be ready like the 5 wise virgins that had extra oil for their lamps. We don't know about the specific day or hour in which the Son of Man is coming. The great shaking is upon us. It will reveal those that stand with God. By holding on to faith and keeping God's commandments, we must also watch and pray and take heed not to fall. Thank you for watching this video about the strange behavior of millions of animals and its potential connection to the rapture. While some may interpret this phenomenon as a prophetic sign, it's important to remember that science and religion can coexist and that there may be natural explanations for these events. Regardless of our beliefs, it's important to remain curious and open-minded about the mysteries of our world and to continue seeking knowledge. We hope this video has given you some new insights and perspectives on this intriguing topic. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content.